So we might as well start off with this back and forth with Shiloh Hendrix. You know who that is?
That white lady?
Yeah,
It's even pissing me off that she got such a cool name. That's not even a white name.
Shiloh
Hendrix. That's not even
that name.
exactly. That's not no baby name. That's a grown white woman, a junkie.
Oh, okay.
That's a junkie's full fucking adult name. Long story short, man, to anyone who's unaware as to who we're referring to, Shiloh Hendrix, American white woman, I believe. I forgot what city.
A single mom. She, where was this at?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let's focus.
Oh, God.
And what's another thing? Her being a single mother ain't even came up yet. That kind of pisses me off because that's all the fuck niggas focus on is where the daddy at. Ugh. Shiloh Hendrix, single white mother, was at a park with her baby, something of that nature. From what we're being told, the story was a kid was some random black child, 5-year-old black kid.
5-year-old, he was autistic.
He was a 5-year-old autistic black child. Was from what I believe taking things from her son or daughter. I'm not sure what she had. Her son.
She had a little baby boy, I believe.
The 5-year-old autistic black kid was taking things from her white child. She decides, in order to combat this little baby, I need to call it a nigger.
Your rendition of the story is...
I said that on purpose. In order to make sure we all understand the grasp of the situation, in order to combat the 5-year-old from taking something from her baby, the autistic 5-year-old black baby, she said, "Get back, you nigger."
Yes. It was a toddler, and he was accused of stealing his diaper bag.
What is a 5-year-old got? Where's it gonna go? Where's the 5-year-old baby gonna go? What is it? What?
It's really crazy that this story even blew up. And I didn't realize what this was really about. I didn't know. There's a whole lot going on with Carmelo Anthony. And there is a war when it comes to this GoFundMe. White people are really, really mad that Carmelo Anthony raised money. So essentially all this is a battle of the GoFundMes. And I looked this morning. Do y'all know she has raised $657,000 as of 10 minutes ago. Her goal is $1 million. She says that her life is in danger. She's been doxxed. She's been harassed. She needs money for her family's protection, security, things like that. So if you go to and I'm sorry, it's not a GoFundMe. It's a Give, Send, and Go. That's the platform they're using. If you go on there, it's nothing but just like racist
vitriol.
Like $5, like go back to your country. $5, I hate niggers. $5, like. So I'm like, wait a minute, how did this story get? What is going on? So when I did a deep dive, if you go to Carmelo's Give, Send, and Go, he's getting donations that are like, I hate crackers. So this has become like really petty, to be honest. Like, and I just found out this morning that they have started a GoFundMe for the 5-year-old autistic black boy. And his GoFundMe is sitting at $341,000 as well. The NAACP chapter started his GoFundMe. Okay. So it's like...
Where can I get some money? What? Somebody please bring your white baby around me so I can call it out of its name and get paid. This is insane. Okay, first things first. The whataboutism that comes from white people really, really gets under my skin. Because it's, well, what about this? What about the gang? We can what about for 100, 200 years? Like, we can all what about? And it's so irritating because it's consistently, well, y'all did this, so this is why we're racist. Like, no, you are just racist. We didn't have to do anything to bring the racism out of you. It was right then and there. The comparison, but again, Carmelo was fucking attacked.
And the money was raised for his legal services. It was not raised to just hand him money. Like, y'all are literally about to give this lady $1 million.
And you know what's crazy? They keep calling Carmelo a murderer. In order to be convicted as a murderer, you got to be convicted as a murderer. You got to go to jail. Jail. You got to have go to trial, have a case, and then get, of course, convicted in said case and go to jail to be a murderer. At this point in time, he's just somebody who stabbed someone. We have no earthly clue what they're going to call him. White people have decided for long ago that they are the judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to us. And if they don't have the opportunity to execute us themselves, then they're going to decide that, yay, they deserved it to be anyway. I just got into an argument this morning with someone who's decided to stand on George Floyd and called him a junkie, and Derek Chauvin and all these other things. When it was, Derek Chauvin had his knee on George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Originally, it was 7 minutes and 47 seconds. It's not. They went back, watched Derek's entire body cam, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's just say you didn't choke me out directly and I went right to sleep. But if you got your knee on my neck for 9 minutes and 30 seconds, don't the fixation supposed to kick in?
Come on. Wow.
He killed him. And he was a drug dealer. So, he was a drug addict. He don't deserve this. This bitch looks literally like a junkie.
Oh, they didn't. They said she got multiple baby daddies.
I'm looking at her. I know what a junkie look like.
She's a prostitute.
She looks it. This bitch look like a crackhead pussy salesman. I'm not dumb.
She got me right in the head going around
calling 5-year-old kids. My nigga,
it's so, I don't know if white people watch our show, but y'all, we calling a black person a nigger. It's 2025. Like, what are we doing?
And then if y'all peeping game, mad white people are, hey, fuck the fact that she called that baby out his name. What about the guy that's recording her? I don't give a fuck about that man.
Yeah, I seen that too.
I don't care what bro got going on.
Sex offender.
Pedophile. He got a case. So it's like, okay, because I don't believe that's the case any goddamn way. But let's just say the guy who recorded it is some type of sexual predator. What the fuck does that got to do with what Shiloh did?
My problem is that I hate when people, and this is in general, I hate when people like start shit and then play victim. This has stemmed way back to George Zimmerman, Kyle Rittenhouse, Derek, what's his name? Chauvin, Daniel Penny. Like, they did this first. They helped raise money for these men first. So we said, okay, hey, we're going to take care of our own and make sure he has the right legal support. So to take that and project that onto this totally separate, nothing to do, foul situation with this lady is crazy, clearly. Like, what are you doing?
How did that even come out? Why? Okay, but what about the guy that's recording it? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with this? Like,
this is really stupid. Like, it is so stupid. And to just think in general, this lady could possibly make $1 million.
This lady making $600 fucks me up. Even the 5-year-old getting money for being verbally accosted don't make sense to me.
Like, they was just...
And I'm not saying don't get a baby the money. I don't whatever be the case. But the little nigga nothing happened. You didn't get anything done to you.
Well, I will say this. Once these videos go viral, it be a lot of shit that go on in your personal life. People get fired from their jobs. They get doxxed.
I don't even know what the kid look like. How can I know what the parent looks like of the baby?
No. I'm talking about the white lady.
Oh, no. You should.
Yeah, because you're foul.
You should, and that's the issue. I'm sure y'all seen it. We all got the same internet. There are people, white people saying, what's the amendment? We have the freedom of speech.
Oh yeah. That's their whole case that they're saying.
So lock that mental note in your mind that when they were making laws, they didn't say calling people very, very derogatory verbiage that incites them emotionally, that more than likely leads to a physical altercation. That's not illegal. They can call you whatever they want. That's just how they feel about it. Cool, no big deal. I, for one, will not be. I don't pull out phones when I'm disrespected in that nature. There won't be no phone to be pulled out, gang. The only people that's gonna record me or the camera's around, somebody's getting hurt that second.
Yeah, she should have just got her ass beat.
And again, start hurting people.
You just want to incite.
Yes. Yes. I want this shit to get at. Hey, fuck it. Move out the way. Move out the way.
Yeah. Oh.
It needs to get so bad that they say, you know, fuck it. Let's separate them.
Oh, you want segregation?
Let's turn into segregated areas. After reading those, and I read a shitload of them.
Yeah.
After reading those comments, somebody sent $650 to that lady. $650 and told her, protect your family. I'm sick of these people. We don't need to be around them. You are right. We don't need to be around them. There is a grade of white people who I cannot be around. I watched a video the other day. A guy asked a white Trump supporter, is slavery bad? Flat out. Not hyperbole. Asked him, is slavery bad? Bro said no comment. What the fuck are you talking? I don't even want to. There's no black people who want to enslave other people. The black American does not want to infringe on any other.
At best, we just want to be left alone.
No, it's not at best. That's all the fuck we asked for. When y'all desegregated us, we were just chilling. Yes, put it in the laws that we cannot be around each other anymore. Write the motherfucker in there. Because at this point, what other options do we have? When you are watching black Americans get gunned down on the same videos. We're watching the same videos. And they still make excuses. Derek had his knee on George's neck for 9 minutes. And somebody still called him a junkie. No, we can't be around each other. We're not seeing it the same way. When you call a baby, I've never attacked a 5-year-old. I've never attacked no white kid, let alone a 5-year-old child. And then had niggas back me up.
Yeah.
We don't even let each other harm other people. And like, are you cool?
This debate over being able
Black people are not cop killers. We're defenders of ourselves. The Black Panther Party was not outside killing cops. They were telling cops to stop killing us.
True that.
The logic, gang, and the thought process that we're the violent ones. When your own books have shown us what you've done. Your books have shown y'all tried to hide, y'all have hidden so much history to the point where you're like, damn, we can't hide all this shit because then we don't even tell them how we got to a certain point. Mm-hmm. Do you know how bloody the white hand is here? Separate us. I beg of thee. I will fucking go down there and write it in myself. When we had the opportunity to go back to Libya, the black Americans should have took that shit.
You hit the fan?
Yeah.
So Diddy, we have some comments. Let me go through the comments real quick. My Mimi says it's technically illegal for Square to release the funds to her because of the circumstances, and they'll make themselves susceptible to lawsuits from other patrons that they use if they release the money.
That's true. Appreciate you, Mom. There was a woman on Threads actually who I want to figure out exactly what she does. But she had a detailed thread as to how she went and figured out where the money's coming from.
I did see that.
She I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. She has some detailed planning as to how to hopefully freeze it. Because again, how are you getting paid for being racist?
Or at least mute the comments. Like, that is really insane. I took some time to really just go through the comments, and it just, I really, I'm very open about this. Like, I grew up in predominantly white areas. I was the first black homecoming queen at my high school. I have been around white people my whole life. And I don't know if the internet has played a role.
It has.
In exposing the racism that is still within this country. I also believe that apps like Twitter have incited.
Purposely, might I add.
The algorithm has put certain images, and then it doesn't help that we have shit like baddies, and we as black people put out like fucked up representations of us, and therefore they're sitting back mind you, y'all gotta understand, a lot of white people don't hang out with black people. They don't know us. They don't talk to us. So all they see is the internet. And if you're on your algorithm, Elon Musk's algorithm, where all you're seeing is black people fighting, robbing, stealing, killing, arguing, you psychologically are going to start to see us in that manner. Same way that we see white people doing racist shit. So I think that the result of social media has really incited this race war, even though it was already there. Racism has never went away. But people are more bold now than they ever were a few years ago.
I think there's a caveat to that. I believe Trump is a very, very big part of that. If I watched Obama be a street nigga whilst being in the White House, he would have engorged me. Not that I'm a street nigga, but he would have engorged me, of course, to lean to that side of me, because I'm seeing something that is, in a sense, resonates with me become successful. Bigots are watching a successful bigot. Bigots are watching a bigot who literally got on TV and said, I can tell when Mexicans are bad by looking at them. That's flat out fucking prejudice, racism, whatever. So the influx of racism is, as you stated, always been there. It's been hidden. Just in the same sense as their motherfucking history.
Hidden from themselves. I think a lot of
people
don't even know that they're racist. I perform at so many weddings where they don't have like one black friend, and they live in this little bubble, and I don't think that they know how racist they are.
There's I don't give a fuck about that, actually.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I actually.
Well, they fucking know.
Because there's a moral compass in every other person. There's a moral compass in every other group of people.
It should be.
There's a moral compass in every other group of people. The Mexicans have never done this to their people. The Chinese have done. The Chinese have never done this to their people, and so on and so forth. There's a morality inside of every other group of people, and then you go read their history and you start questioning where that morality come from. I don't know inherently if they don't have something wrong in them. For that matter, right? That sounds weird, right? Black people are inherently right. Yeah, that sounds weird, right? To think that naturally white people are fucking evil. You see how dumb the shit starts sounding when you say it out loud? To believe that black people have a natural violent streak to them.
Hold on. Steph be like, what's? I need a little bit more detail of what's going on with you.
It seems like she defended her press.
And she said she'll come back when it's just Richie Fontane, very respectfully. I just want to know what.
What did I even say?
What did I say that it was offensive to you? But keep going.
Ain't no defending the white people over here. Be real.
This is a talk show, so we're talking. You know what I mean? Y'all disagree. It doesn't matter. I don't take none of this to heart. I'm just talking because I am around them, and that's the thing. Y'all have to understand. Like, and we talk about what's the end goal. The end goal is to be able to live amongst white people or to live segregated.
Separateness.
Okay, and that's fair. Like, everybody gets to choose. This is your life. If you want to end racism and want world peace, that could be your goal. Like, everybody is not going to have the same goal when it comes to this. Some people just don't want nothing to do with white people at all. And I get it.
I don't know. As I say, it's a nuanced conversation, man. There's a nuance in white people. Mm-hmm. I believe I've met leaps and bounds of amazing white people who I feel like I could legitimately be friends with, hang around. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I went to middle school in Long Beach, and that was the first time I went to a school, of course, that was mixed for real. It was more white people than anything. And my personal relationships that I have, of course, with the white people in my life, they're fucking great people. So I'm not confused like the other side is on if all of them are like this. I'm not. It's not even a thought to me. What is a thought to me is if too many of them are like this, and if you are too far on the other side, then there's no point in trying to pick out the other ones. Because again, as I stated, when you get on that website and you read why they sending this woman money.
Yeah, and it's really just boiled down to. We've talked about it on the show before, so if you're new here, you may not get the basis of what we discussed. But one of the main issues is that white people have been shielded from their own racism.
Correct.
Like they have been taught.
No, stop saying racism. Say white people have been shielded from their own history.
Their history.
Because when you learn, so understanding y'all, ignorance is bliss. And if you don't know anything, then nothing can upset you. Or for that matter, nothing even can elate you. But if ignorance is bliss. So as I stated earlier, when you're literally not allotted to this information, it's not up to you, of course, to decipher whether it's true or not. Somebody has to tell you. I have to tell what happened with the GI Bill in order for literally a white man on my YouTube page was like, I didn't know this.
They didn't know. They don't even be knowing how barbaric their ancestors were.
I made the content when I was speaking about the Africans, and I said go ask a foreigner about any of these, black codes, Jim Crow, these and so on and so forth. Go ask literally a white American.
Mm-hmm.
Go ask a white American when is the Day of Independence? Like what year was America free? Go ask a white American what states were taken from Mexico. Go ask a white American how did we actually get the Louisiana Purchase. They don't know their history on purpose. None of them know what the Homestead Act is on purpose. None of them know that all of them were fucking Europeans, and they didn't start calling themselves whites until they created America. White was not even a thing until they got on them boats and came over here and got free land and loans. This is a made up word.
Yeah.
White's not a skin color. It's called Caucasian. They were Polish. They were not Middle Easterners. Polish. Slovenians, all of this other shit, Irish. You know how many motherfucking Irish escaped, as in Sinners. When Ryan Coogler was trying to show you how anything that could look white assimilated to whiteness to get a white privilege from it. So they came over speaking languages that they didn't even. That we didn't even fucking understand. Realized, we can be white here, and got, of course, they shit off. So when you speak to some white girls like, oh yeah, my family's from not this country. My entire motherfucking family from this country. That's my great grandma's from America.
That's true.
My sister tracked my family back to 17 motherfucking hundred here in this country. The white man can't do that. Nope. Their history is not put in the books. Their history is not taught to them in their homes. They're purposely hidden from their history, or vice versa. Their history is purposely hidden from them so they can believe they just did this shit. They just got up and got on their shit. And it's not like that. Somebody said to me, or not to me, somebody in the comments, I was reading for like 30 minutes earlier. I really wasted my goddamn time. I'm supposed to be walking my dogs. Somebody in the comments said earlier that black people, current modern American black people, do not suffer from slavery and the oppression, of course, that forgo it at that point in time. So you literally do not know shit about American history. Because if you think today, 2025 on May the motherfucking 5th, that slavery does not affect the black American, then you don't know anything. You don't know what the country has done to all of its minorities. So again, they are, it's not unbeknownst to them their racism. No, it's not unbeknownst to them. They know what the fuck they are. They know who the fuck they are. They are deciding we don't need to know. I'll be as ignorant as I want to and walking around calling 5-year-olds niggers.
Do you want to go political?
No. Diddy's going to jail.